other thing is, I really want people to understand this part. To death did us part. Please understand that.
Word around the block is that Traci Braxton's husband, Kevin Surrat, is having a major feud with the Braxton family, and they have basically banned him from all events, gatherings, and even vacations. So insiders have reported that the Braxton family never really liked Kevin, and they were only tolerating him because of Traci. He got on the nerves of everyone, and now that Traci is gone, no one wants Kevin to be part of the family anymore. However, fans are shocked to see the family cut Kevin out so conveniently. A lot of people think that he has done something that prompted the Braxtons to shun him like this. And it's not like Traci married Kevin a couple years ago and he didn't fit into the family. The two were married for like 25 years. Although they had a troubled marriage and had several ups and downs, their relationship seemed pretty solid. They even attended the show Marriage Boot Camp to solve all issues they were having with their marriage in 2014. And by the end of the show, it actually seemed like the two had found their way back to each other. However, Traci passed away at 50 because of esophageal cancer. Most people didn't even know that Traci was struggling with the disease for over a year and was undergoing treatments. And it was only made public when she passed away. Now, after Traci's death, her son Kevin Jr. also started having a lot of issues that were even discussed in the Braxtons. The show talked about how Kevin Jr. has to power through his mother's death while his own marriage is breaking. His wife is taking a divorce from him and he's being left all alone. Amid this situation, all Kevin Jr. has is his father. However, in the show, it was revealed that Kevin Jr. and Kevin Sr. don't really speak to each other. Both of them are probably trying to manage the grief of losing Traci.
Like with me and my son, I'm doing everything I can to make sure he's good. See, we have a whole nother village, you know what I mean, that was always there for us. Whole nother village. And that village came and embraced us.
But the fans believe that Kevin Jr. has lost his mother, so Kevin Sr. should be there to give him a little moral support, considering how he's also going through a messy divorce. People also think that Kevin Sr. should try harder to connect with his son, now that Traci is not here anymore, to take care of everyone. The sisters also talked about how Kevin Sr. didn't seem worried about Kevin Jr. even during the entire arrest scandal. They believe that he needs to be a more hands-on dad, now that Traci isn't there anymore. During an episode of The Braxtons, it was also revealed that the sisters have a very rocky relationship, and they even said, "I can understand why no one wants to talk to little Kevin's father. There was a public rift between us and him right after Traci passed."
I can understand that no one really wants to talk to little Kevin's father because there was a pretty public rift between our side of the family and him right after Traci passed.
Tony revealed that the rift started when Kevin Sr. decided to have a funeral for Traci, even though the entire family was against it. Traci had already told everyone that she didn't want a funeral because she never wanted people to be upset about her death. However, Kevin Sr. decided to not only hold the funeral, but also send Zoom links to the people who couldn't come. The Braxton family saw this as a huge disregard for the last wish of Traci, and this is where the problem started. Traci's mother and sisters weren't even present at the funeral because they made it very clear that Traci didn't want the funeral in the first place. On the other hand, it was also revealed in the show that Traci had talked about having a proper funeral earlier with Kevin Sr. However, on her deathbed, she said she didn't want a funeral, but her family really wanted to honor her last wish by not having a funeral. This drove a massive wedge between the Braxton family and Kevin Sr. Also, Kevin Jr. agreed with the Braxtons and didn't want his mother to have a funeral because he also believed that she was in her right mind when she said that she didn't need a funeral. This was also the point from where Kevin Sr. and Kevin Jr.'s relationship dynamics also changed. In another episode of The Braxtons, it was also seen that the in-charge and beneficiary of Traci's will was Kevin Jr. instead of her husband. Now, Kevin Jr. was really close to Traci's sisters, and that didn't sit well with Kevin Sr., and he developed an animosity not only towards the sisters, but reportedly towards his own son.
Hello, Kevin. How is he doing? You know, I'm worried about him, and I know he's going through a lot. I don't know how we can help him.
Definitely worried about little Kevin. I'm excited about laying eyes on him.
But things got really serious when the sisters decided to completely cut Kevin Sr. out. They said that they didn't want him to film with them. However, Kevin Jr. still wanted to film a few scenes with his father. The sisters weren't happy about it and said, "I made it very clear, I'm not trying to give a platform for his dad to film in any way, shape, or form."
I'm just gonna ask, do y'all think y'all maybe should talk to his dad?
That's a big negative, soldier.
The showrunners also wanted Kevin Sr. to be in the show because they believed that it was important to show Traci's story. However, the sisters clearly said that they didn't want to film with him at all. They even argued on the matter, and Tawanda said, "Never, never, by no means do I ever want that individual to have any platform on our platform ever again. Don't push me." The sisters have made it clear that they aren't gonna film with Kevin Sr. However, Kevin Jr. still wants to mend his relationship with his father because that's probably the only close relationship he has right now. And now that he's the sole beneficiary of Traci's will, he might convince the Braxtons to mend ways with Kevin Sr. The sisters are also having a rift among each other, and it seems like they're only together for the show. One user on Reddit even wrote about the show. "I don't know how I feel about this. Traci is gone and the relationship with Wef and among the sisters became so toxic. I really didn't think there was any going back. But the sisters have finally gotten back for the Braxtons, and it seems like they're trying to replicate the controversies of keeping up with the Kardashians by trying to cut off Kevin Sr., like they tried to cut off Scott Disick. But that didn't really happen. And people feel like they can't keep Kevin Sr. away from the spotlight for much longer because he was Traci's husband, and fans really want to know more about their last days together. However, the Braxtons have apparently banned Kevin Sr. from the family for now, and they're also trying to keep him away from all the filming matters. However, there's a chance that we get to see Kevin Sr. in the next season because his son is obviously involved in the process of filming, and he'd want his father to be with him, especially now that he has no one with him and he has to figure out the single life all alone. So do you think we'll get to see Traci's husband in the second season of the Braxtons? Drop a comment and let us know. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.